Hi, my name is Tom Spudic, and as a home business owner, I'm sure you can appreciate the responsibility of having to be careful for your bottom line, make sure you're being responsible, but also make sure you're doing things and the things you spend help your business grow. And so as I was working on some things today on this marketing process, I realized that I was caught up in trying to protect the bottom line, and really it ended up costing my business. So in a moment I'm going to share a quick story with you, and hopefully you'll be able to take away some of those nuggets that I learned in the process and be able to apply it to help you continue to grow your business. So stay tuned. Alright, as I said a moment ago, I was doing some work on some website stuff for some advertising. And what I'm trying to do is make sure that my sites are mobile friendly, they're mobile optimized. So whether somebody clicks on a desktop version, they get the desktop version so it looks good for them. And if they don't, if they click on their mobile device, it also makes them look good. It's optimized for them and their viewing. And if by doing that, you increase your conversions dramatically if they're on mobile users. So we want to make it very easy for people to be able to access on their phones, because that's where a lot of the marketing is going. So I'm trying to stay ahead of that trend, or try to catch up with that trend, I should say. And as I was doing that, I encountered some frustrations. I found some great resources, and I'd love to share them with you. And there are some free options, and there are some very low cost monthly options that can give you the ability to do these exact things that I'm sharing with you, to be optimized so you can reach more of your customers. So I was working on some of that stuff, and there were some things I needed to get done, and it was going to cost me a little bit of money for some coding and that kind of stuff. And I let the small amount of money really take me off track of getting an ad run that would definitely have got me some customers. I'm very confident. I've kind of tested this ad, so I know it's going to work. And I let the small cost kind of get me off track of that. And I sat there for a moment as I was feeling that frustration. And I thought, let's find the perspective, let's zoom out, and sometimes you have to spend a certain amount of money to be able to generate the income that you're working hard for. And I think about that, and it was just an interesting shift, and for some reason, I don't know why, I got caught up in that moment of making sure I wasn't spending extra money that I didn't need to. And I let that routine, that thought process cost me. And so when I realized it, I became aware of it and conscious to it. I said, I'm going to make a video and share this with people because I'm sure there are things that they can relate to. So when you look at your business expenses, make sure you ask yourself, I know you don't want to spend the money right now, but by spending the money, is it going to get you a return, and how confident are you in that process? Now sometimes you may say it's not really worth that spending right now. Other times you might say, boy, I'm sure glad I did, because I would be sitting in a different spot if I hadn't. And so I hope that you'll kind of, when you're faced with those situations, you'll use these examples and say, what if I do this? What's the potential for getting this other result? And you'll decide whatever the best is for the situation. But by asking yourself that question and training yourself to ask that question, you'll save yourself frustration, and you'll definitely keep positive momentum moving. So I hope you enjoyed this information. If you'd like to talk further about this, or some other tips or tools or strategies, I'd love to share them with you. I can also share some information with you about that mobile optimization. And I have a link right below this video that you can click on. I'll take you over and explain how to set up a no-cost call with me so I can help share that information and learn a little bit more about some of the things you're trying to do and help you with some of the knowledge and experiences that I've accumulated. So if you're interested in that, please click on that link and we'll get that set up immediately. As always, I look forward to your continued success and happiness. Get in touch with me and go out there and make it a great day.